Hey, what's up, Billsmafia? It is Monday, and it is the Monday after the game against Denver. Preseason wise, just briefly, a great game against Denver. And it looks like we've got some position. I don't know about position battles because I don't know how much room there is in the running back room, but Raheem Blackshear, uh, it's funny because he's probably not going to make the roster, but I mean, he ran great. He looked like he belonged as a starter. Not just in terms of yards, because obviously he was playing against lower competition, but his moves, his cuts, his speed, getting to the hole, and was just phenomenal. So I don't know what they're going to do with him, but he's probably not going to make the roster. But he's going to be one of those guys that is going to wind up somewhere, and we're going to go. I remember that guy from preseason back in 2022. But Khalil Shakir, another great game at wide receiver. I'm telling you, that dude is the truth, and probably one of the one of the reasons that today Tavon Austin got cut, wide receiver, late signee, wide receiver out of West Virginia, been around the league a couple of years, small in stature. He probably wasn't going to make the roster anyway, but he was one of those guys that you go, okay, he's easy to cut because um, it's just a crowded wide receiver room. Because of guys like Khalil Shakir and Isaiah Hodgins had a good game himself. And obviously you've got the other guys out there, and so you just don't need the numbers. It's just a numbers game for him. But in a bigger note, probably, Matt Hawk, bye bye. Happy trails. The punt god is alive and well in Buffalo. He proved he can hold. He proved he can bomb the ball. I don't know if we still don't know if he can place the ball inside the 20. We don't know what his placement game is going to be like. But hopefully we won't need it. I mean, it's just one of those things where they probably didn't need to see it as much just because um, hopefully they're not going to need that kind of skill in their punter. Um, if they punt, they're going to be punting from inside their 30. So they need a guy that can kick the ball 80 yards, kick the ball 60 yards in the air and have it bounce into the end zone. It's a field position game, guys. Um, Other than that, looking forward to the final preseason game, I guess. Um, and I'm going to finally post that preview. The next one is going to be the NFC North. I'm also going to get to the next two divisions. I got to get through this thing this week because guess what? Preseason will be over after next week. So there you go. As always, go Bills.